Now, another really important area, because this is where you might miss something in terms of an assignment, is I would go through these links to do all of your assignments. So when you're in week 1, January 9th through the 16th, click on that link. You'll see your learning objectives. This first link that says like the chapter is always a link to the ebook, so you can read it online. The PowerPoint that I'm using, I do voiceover PowerPoint, is right here. And then here are the chapter 1, my lectures, as YouTube links. So I've kind of categorized them. And so this is like if you were in a classroom, this is what I would be saying. I said basically the same thing. It's just voiceover PowerPoint, and I can highlight and write stuff on PowerPoint. So a lot of people say they really enjoy um, the links, unless they were lying to try to make me feel good. I don't know. But so there are also, I've got me doing practice problems on these videos. So there's a blank template. If you want to work along, click this one and open it, print it out, and then you can watch me as I go through the practice problems. I had to split it into 2 videos, and each video is like 5 minutes or something like that. Um, Sometimes they're longer, but generally like 5 to 10 minutes of video per link. And then you can see the answer key is down here. Like everything I said, what I wrote out online is on the answer key. So you can see those. So those are important to look at to help you be able to work problems. Then there are just practice problems that are available on MindTap. So if I go here, this is a link to MindTap. And for this one, these are blueprint problems. So if I click on this, this will take me to MindTap. And this is what it'll be like once you've registered. And eventually it'll open it up. And I want to, this one is not graded, but I'm going to start the assignment now. And so I'm going to fill in these blanks. So the first one, let me just click some things. I kind of know the answers to these. I'm going to put a wrong answer here. And then I can click check my work. And it's going to say, okay, you did these 2 correctly, but this one you didn't get right. Okay, so the answer should be investments. So I'll check my work. And it shows me that I've gotten everything correctly. And then the way that you advance to another one is you go to click on the next one. And you can see you have a lot more. Now, what I would do is while you're working is hit save, because if this was something that was graded, keep saving stuff. Don't hit submit assignment until you're totally done for a graded assignment. This one's not graded, but for a graded one, don't hit this until you're totally done. I believe you may have 2 chances for most assignments, and it takes the highest grade. So, and you can see that actually, well, that wasn't listed here, but I think you can look at it this way. There's a different view for it, and you can see, okay, this one counts towards your grade versus practice. The blueprint problems we just looked at, it says practice. But assignment 1 down here says, okay, it counts towards your grade. So you can click back and forth between different views. Okay, so that was a practice problem. And then at the very end, this is the most important folder here. This is your graded Chapter 1 homework. So click on each of these links when you're ready to solve these assignments and do your assignments here. There's one extra thing that's not on MindTap. For every chapter, there's a chapter whatever online lecture practice problem quiz. So this is through Blackboard. So you see if I click on this one, the test, I think it allows 2 attempts and it takes your highest grade. And so you hit begin and you get a first question. You'll submit, choose an answer, save your answer, and you'll go to the next question. So just make sure you do these because these are worth 14 points per chapter. And for some reason, some people, even though I remind them, they don't do this assignment because they don't see it in MindTap, but it is an assignment that's due and it is in the syllabus. And again, you want to be careful when you're doing your final submission for this type of a Blackboard quiz. So really this is the same, the way that everything is. If I go to the weekly course lectures and assignments, you'll see week 2, week 3, and so this gives you a guideline to follow and a path to follow to be able to complete everything all the way down through the final thing at week 16. So let's see what I've just, oh yeah. So also there's the discussion board assignments. If you click on that, you'll see Ask the Instructor again. So here's the first one. You won't be able to see this down here, but the first one is the introductions. So you'll share your introduction. I've got mine here, and then you would click in here to introductions and create a thread and introduce yourself. And so there's 5 of those different discussion board assignments. And I guess I can just go ahead and show you what they will all be, so you'll see all of these eventually. Okay, so I've talked about that. There will be discussion board help documents. I won't show anything now. I'll email you about these, and then discussion board answers. So what you're going to put down for your discussion board answer is just going to be, what you feel is the right answer. I will have like my right answer for, like, say chapter 5, time value of money. The main thing is I just want people to be thinking about it, to be one of them is going to be where you where you pick stocks that you think are good to invest in. I'll give you a list of like 5 stocks, and you'll choose like one of them or 2 of them based on some information I give you, and you just decide if you think that one of those stocks is something that would be a good investment. So there's no right answer. It's more about your participation and the thoughtfulness of your discussion. So don't get too hung up on that. Well, yeah, I do have formula sheets here. So it's just basically formulas for all the chapters if you want to print those out and have them ready while you're working. I've got a calculator tutorial, and this is for the Texas Instruments calculator that's required. And for some reason that didn't show up. Okay, so here it is as a document. It tells you how to do, it's really informative. It shows you step by step how to solve different types of problems. And just got other miscellaneous items. If you want to look at the Wall Street Journal and read some things there, for you being a business student, you have access, and you'll have to put in your UTC ID, and then you can access wallstreetjournal.com, which is really cool because it's pretty expensive otherwise. So I think that I have discussed everything that I could. So that would be what I would say on the first day of class. And again, if you have questions, use Ask the Instructor, or if it's something personal, you can email me, and just feel free to come by my office. It's Fletcher 412-L. Feel free to stop by anytime, and I hope that you have a great semester.